What is Android architecture and majorly why we need Android? So basically, we use this Android especially for developing a mobile apps. So you need to understand exactly the runtime, native libraries, underlying architecture, and there are different components we use it to develop Android applications, right? So we already know that there is a hardware. On top of the hardware, we have operating system, and after the operating system, you have a different libraries and frameworks. Why that? Understand exactly the runtime, its library, underlying architecture, and there are a different components we need to develop Android. So we already know that there is a hardware. On top of the hardware, we have operating system, and after the operating system, you have a different libraries and frameworks. Why that? Understand exactly the runtime, library, underlying architecture, and there are different components we use Android. So we already know that the hardware. On top of the hardware, and after the So now we will see exactly that what are the components. So we have home, contacts, right? Active manager, Windows manager, content provider, resource manager, locations, right? So these are, you will say there are two different layers, but apart from that, in your native libraries and Android runtime, right, where you can use databases, right? So SQLite, the databases which you can use it for, there is an internal storage is also there. So there are a different storage is there to store different type of data. If you wanted to store some passwords and informations which need to be encrypted, there are storage which you will use it for storing your uh, media files like videos, maybe images, documents, and like this, right? So like this, there are a different type of storage as are there, correct? Now you will also see into a Linux kernel here. So this Linux kernel is especially you will see correct as part of your device management here, right? So it is the heart of basically a Android architecture that exists at the root of Android architecture here, right? And it is responsible for all your device driver, power management, memory management, device management, and resource access. Correct. This is basically you need to understand it. Native libraries we already discussed, right? You can also go and check it into Android apps. So Linux kernel, right? Native libraries, WebKit, OpenGL, SQLite, media, C runtime libraries. That is, you can use it for native libraries. So this is all about your fundamental, or you can say very basic architecture of your Androids. We will cover some much more detailed architecture of your Androids here, where you can learn that there are different components, right? How activities are working here, right? How you can use a retrofit to connect to any other, you can say endpoints or API integrations, how you can use encryption, then how you can build majorly your Java application with the help of your Kotlin and Java, or how you wanted to use that React Native or any other UI framework to develop that Android applications. So that is we will see. First, you need to install your Android Studio, and then we can see how we can start developing it. So you will have a ready-made different components are there, and we will start developing a complete login application on different other devices. So this is all about for the basic, you can say, of your Android architecture. You can go ahead and research much more and wait for our next video.